It's Sunday, it's mid-July, and it's round 2 of us visiting the zoo. Well, not round 2, it's probably round like 465. But yeah, we're back, so we're going to go and have a wander and explore.
And a Dole Whip.
And a Dole Whip. Naturally. Looks like so far we've been pretty lucky. We've had 2 trips in July and both of them have been lovely sunny days.
Yeah.
Hopefully today, because I've put a bit more sun cream on, I won't get sunburnt on my head again. like I did last time. Yeah. Paying-free entry. This time I had my phone on the right setting, so the barcode on it scanned. It's completely contactless, the entry now, so the scanner's away from the member of staff that's checking. I can see a lion-tailed macaque there.
Yeah.
Haven't seen one of those in a while. Again, I don't think we'll be queuing to go into any end or enclosures unless we see an opportunity when one's quiet, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're just here to get some fresh air, see some animals outdoors.
Over there as well. There's your bottom of the air.
There's a mouthful of dinner heading in.
There's a few in the middle, I think they're drinking out the little pond, aren't they?
Grabbing snacks.
That's a very loud seagull.
And a wood chip path through the wildflowers there. I forgot the word wildflowers, there's a bee on this one. Big bumblebee. Looks like they've made some changes to the one-way systems. This is now one-way only, which does make sense. And it leads you on a nice path over to islands.
It just shows the listeners the feedback, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's a narrow path.
This is heading down to the Black Rhino past the Savo Aviary, which I don't think the aviaries are open yet. They weren't last time we were here. No. Assumption being because of the hanging ropes.
Yeah, they have them tied back in Ireland.
Yeah, and there's no birds in that part of Ireland, so, but where there is here. We don't want escapees. I miss the sound of whistling ducks as we walk along here.
Yeah, there's a Hottentot tail there.
And as I stopped recording, Gemma spotted a Hottentot tail, and there's a whistling duck. I was just about to say we heard a whistling duck. Didn't see any rhinos running about today. Yeah, there's one way around here as well. Wasn't last week.
Come this way.
And not a rhino to see.
No.
Oh, rhino to see.
Oh yeah, there we go, it's worth walking around there and just have it.
Yeah. We haven't seen a rhino in that paddock for quite a while.
No.
Not that we often come down here. We've actually got 2 rhinos. One in this paddock. And one over the back there. That's interesting. I don't often see rhinos in there.
No, that's warthog.
Yeah, that was the warthog paddock.
Yeah.
Must have had a bit of a move around in recent times. Jem says this is Emma. Emma Elsa. Because of her ears. Her ears.
Sue's got really good horn and her mouth turns up at the corner like a smile. When you look at Zuri, and Melindy's got short, not Melindy, sorry, Kitani's got short horn.
There we go. This enclosure can be a bit of a bonfire. The meerkats and porcupines. Formerly aardvarks, but now porcupines. Let me see if there's any in. No porcupines. A lot of meerkats. I think they're quite enjoying the fact that we have to stand behind a line. That's the indoor viewing's closed at the minute. We could have a peeky sneak through it. A sneaky peek through the windows. If we can do that without touching them.
Because of reflection.
Oh yes, because of reflection, yeah, good point. There's a couple in there though. Nice little spot to peer in. Mum and youngster. Youngster looking pretty big now.
I know. Feels a year old though.
Anyway, back on the main path, we'll head towards the dogs. Painted Dog Reserve. Probably worth noting that although government regulations say 1 metre or greater now, the zoo still is requesting that people stay 2 metres apart. And for the most part, people do a pretty good job of it. Much easier when it's one way.
It's because if you're less than 2 metres, you need masks on.
Okay.
So what becomes the 1 metre plus rule. There's a baby on a rock down there. One on the tree there, just behind that rock.
Oh yeah?
One on this first shelf. There's a baby as well.
I can't see the first shelf. Oh right, yes, down here. Rock Pyrex. One of Gemma's favourites.
There's another place where there are here as well.
Very cute. Head through into the Painted Dog House. I see puppers. There we go. Sleeping dogs.
Come here. Stand behind this, aren't you?
And we've got another one here, napping.
As well, on the trees.
Wow, I've seen all the dogs today. Plus checking these little windows. You sometimes see them in there. There's Rowan antelope enjoying the, well, I was going to say sunshine, but the sun seems to have gone behind the cloud. Bonus animal. Lady blackbird. We know the Advacs will be sleeping in the corner, so we'll give those a miss today. Sitatunga about. Yeah. Shoveling Sitatunga poop. Heading round to Islands. Islands is one way, but Islands always was one way. I think we mentioned that last time. Oh, it's very busy getting into Islands. We may have to queue.
I think it's just because people have stopped.
To see the Sitatunga. Yeah, very nice. Still worth stopping for. Hard to pick out on this lens, but way over the back there are bongo.
I was wondering if the baby was there.
Yeah.
They had the baby just before lockdown, didn't they?
Yeah. Compare this to last week, well, 2 weeks ago's video. It's a lot busier here today. I think we've probably just timed it when everyone else is coming in though.
I think it's just this bit. It's a narrow path, isn't it? So.
It's pretty good though. Most people staying apart in the groups. You just occasionally get one person who decides they don't want to wait and just powers past. Wonder if they're getting ready to possibly reopen the boat ride, because look, most of the other boats have gone. They were all parked up here last week. Maybe they're in the dock round there, the station's there, but we can't see it quite from here. Hey, the waterfall's back. It's like everything seems to be slowly opening back up again. Look, Island Supplies is back. Wow. Yep, boats are in the station.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the boat ride will be opening soon.
There's no reason why they can't.
No, as long as they clean it on every other lap or something like that. Wibbly Ridge. Doesn't feel very wibbly today.
That's why people walk over it one.
True. Tree kangaroo this week's got his head in his hands. I know the feeling. Can't really go wrong with a paddymelon this week. Same spot as they were last week.
You can't see it?
Chilling out with Mum.
So if you can see it from up here.
Super cute.
Yeah. Dragon Bridge. There's a cool bridge. And the Barley Avery.
Warm.
It is warm. Tiger spotted this way. Very occasionally. If you know where to look. On a good day. Yeah. It smells catty. Best bridge. Still haven't recreated this one on Planet Zoo. Need to get my finger out.
Oh, there's a boat there, trying to clear its way through the weeds.
Oh yeah. And a machete on the front. whacking the bushes as it goes past. Let's see if we can see the beef bantang. Oh yeah? Well, that makes a change, and only all here.
Oh, there's a new one. That's when it's a car. As opposed to a new one.
Yeah.
There's a baby.
There's one for the shots of animals peeing and bantang. Heading into Sumatra.
With the weeds taken.
Yeah. It's looking nice and planted now though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was a little bit bare looking in the early days. Cute tiger sculpture. Been a little while since we've had tiger cubs, unfortunately.
Because we've only got 2 girls.
Yeah. I think science is against us though. Suddenly it's gone quiet again, so it's quite nice.
Yeah. Just that bridge coming in, it is quite narrow.
Yeah, there was a lot of animals showing quite nicely today.
Yeah.
A lot of the pigs were showing, and
The squirrels.
with the
all
shop
showing
being
as
open
well.
and that, it all just slows things down a little bit.
I say, you just need a bit of patience.
I nearly lost my temper with someone.
Some people do just come and stand right next to you.
Well, someone overtook us, as if, because we were waiting for people to put things in the bin.
Yeah.
So someone overtook us and then stopped in front of us, and it was like, well, why did you do that? You could have stopped behind us. So I might have audibly been grumpy. Never mind. Huffed, yeah. Yeah, I'm not very confrontational, so.
But I'm trying to be patient.
Yeah. We believe that these rocks are heated. So sometimes in the winter you do see a tiger resting on them, and you can see paw
In
prints.
fact, we've got pictures
in the
of
sand.
the tigers on there.
Yeah, we do. When it first opened, we got a picture of one of the tigers on there. See if I can dig that one out. Yeah, it's lovely and quiet in here today. Which probably means there's no animals about.
In the pond, just means that we're not as visible as we could be.
That's the tigers here. So it used to be that the young female would hide in here, and when it was not very well planted, you could see through here and just catch a glimpse of her. She had a nice little hidey hole just down there.
It was like Peter, wasn't it?
Yeah,
No chance of them in.
and things have moved around. She's a bit older and a bit braver maybe. She explores a bit more now, following Mum round. Gemma's very happy because
She's behind her.
there's Marjorie and youngster. Oops, stand behind the yellow line, Gemma. Wheels are made to.
I just see the baby's ear flicking up. Over
Oh, yeah.
again.
You nearly got eaten by a crocodile then. That's very cute, isn't it? We think tigers may be showing because there's quite a lot of people around here. She's probably over the back in the same corner as last time.
Thank you.
We did see her, one of them anyway. She headed into a house. Nothing we could easily film. No, Javin green magpies. A lot of the interactive exhibits are also currently closed. We have a sunbear and bushes over here. Completely hidden in the bushes now. He's probably gone over the back, hasn't he? Oh yeah, I can see movement through the bushes over there. In the indoor section, the binturong's hiding up there again in the tunnel. And we have a bear heading in there. Wow, we're just getting here as everything leaves the enclosures. Oh, I'm back out again. Some challenging viewing. Tiny bears. One day soon the Sumatran orangs will be back to carry on destroying these trees. Still looks like there's some finishing touches going on there.
Yeah.
This is where the hornbill's aviary was. Oh, will be, hopefully. Get them back in here as well.
Fingers crossed what they've got autumn.
Yeah. The planting still looks really good. Everything's growing in quite a lot more.
More jungly now, doesn't
Well,
it?
you're starting to see bits are being ripped up.
Yep.
That's why we can't have nice things.
I think some of it's been proven professionally.
Yeah, some of it I probably was like, you couldn't get past the path properly. Behind the scenes at the zoo, it's the door and lots of planting. That's about as exciting as it gets. Right, over the bridge and back past the Barley Aviary. Yeah, some more of the boats are still out on
Yeah,
the...
we've been trying to run them, haven't we?
Yeah, there's one as well.
Have we got a plant going in the middle of our boat?
There is a plant in that boat.
Maybe it's going for a ride.
It's probably in the drainage channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the ride's not run probably for most of the year, so I'm assuming it'll need recommissioning in some way, shape and form. Our theme park expert viewers will probably know more about that.
Purple knit lorry.
Yeah, purple knit lorry there.
And just for a Bali style as well.
I don't know if the camera's focusing on that or the fence. I suspect it's the fence, but it's very colourful and pretty. It's push irons being reclaimed by nature. Look at this. Oh, this planting isn't. I don't recall it ever being this high. I guess originally they would have probably chopped it back so you could see the orangs, because the orang enclosures are there. But right now there's no need to do that. It's really nice. I'm not saying Gemma wants Dole Whip, but she's pretty much ran around the entire of Islands to get to it. Of course, when the boat ride does open again, the entrance is just here. By Sumba House, which is currently also closed. There's a little classroom in there. You can see some. I think they did some. They used to have projections on the wall, didn't they? We may have caught that on video actually. I think last week we did mention the Anoa and said we'll see more Anoa later, and then never did. But here they are in the Islands enclosure. It's the Dole Whip. Vlog must stop now while we eat Dole Whip. I guess the most asked question on this is, does it taste like it does in Disney World? And the answer is yeah. It's exactly the same as the stuff in Disney World. It's amazing. Best thing about Dole Whip in the zoo is you can sit and watch Babirusa while you eat it. Or as Gemma's doing, you can take a photo of your Dole Whip with the Babirusa in the background.
Babirusa would enjoy his Dole Whip, I'm telling you now.
Is it good? Not saying this is the main reason we come to the zoo now. I mean, the animals are good, but you know. There's another one of those new picnic shelters. And we're heading out of Islands, so I'm now having to manage vlogging, walking and eating Dole Whip at the same time. So if I start trying to film with the Dole Whip, that's why. More changes to routing, and this one's a really good one. This path's now one way. This was a real difficult one to get along through the other time. It's one way, but please stay to the left. Now this was really busy, this path last time, so I think it makes sense to have this one way. And there's a high profile species here with young, so it does make sense. No capybaras. What's going on?
Oh, in the pond.
Oh yeah, it is warm. I remember a couple of years ago you come, there'd be like 20 of them in the pond.
I know, they were everywhere, weren't they?
All over the porch.
Got loads, but they're just high.
They're just high.
Yeah. Behind the trees. Up there looking at you.
The gold rare species to spot here is the Anteater.
There's more of that.
Yeah, I see another capybara next to a crow up the back of Jaguar. I think we saw an anteater once.
Outside.
Yeah. And the embers.
With the baby dog in that basket with
Yeah. Yeah, we've yet to see these new youngsters. But all footage we have seen has been from way over there. And apparently they're quite the handful. I think I'll put a link in the description to the zoo's video of this. Sorry, the birds. Because it's adorable. If you're chilling in the back there. The miniature monkeys has reopened now. It was closed last week, but you can go through it. It's one way. But we are going to go that way instead.
I'm trying to go up the bridge.
Well, we are going over Cheetah Bridge. We're going to head down past the one-horned rhino. Cheetah Bridge is still two-way, and I found it very busy last week. So we're going to avoid it. Of course, the zoo's a nice haven for native species. We found, while we sat here enjoying the last of our Dole Whips, 2 baby robins have just turned up. And there's one of them here. Robins, of course, being very cheeky in the UK and not really scared of humans. This one's like, you got some snacks for me? Cheeky. One on a one-horned rhino out there, it's Benny. With those ears. Asher in the corner in the other enclosure.
And the baby.
And the baby, yeah. He doesn't look so baby anymore.
No. Is it Aquino? That was last one,
I'm not sure the name of the most recent.
Aquino.
You're the name's person, aren't you?
Yeah, it was Kamala, wasn't it? And then Aquino.
That face.
He's lovely, Benny.
Benny's the rhino that met David Attenborough. I nearly said Richard Attenborough, but that's someone else. Down by the monkey house, and apologies for shaky footage, I'm still moving. But Gemma's spotted. There's a spider monkey basking in the sun there. There we go. Slightly better view? I don't know. Very cute though. They do allow limited numbers into indoor enclosures, so everywhere generally does have a queue. But not a very long one today. There's some elephants before we head over Elephant Bridge.
Maya looks like a proper Jungle Book elephant.
She does. Yeah, one of the lions roaring over the back there. Well, we're heading towards the Jags because we didn't get a chance to see them last week. 2 weeks ago, I keep saying last week. Last time. So we'll see if we can see them today. Zoo update. Important update. The ice station's open again. I can get slush. They still don't have cola. And Grumpy Buffalo. I thought, since they're making a big thing about using the app instead of giving out maps now, I thought I'd have a quick look at the app. The new lion enclosure isn't on the map on the app, so I'm not sure of the use of that. Maybe just use the maps that are printed around the park. Sunbathing an hour. Not gonna lie, seems quite busy this week. But we're picking our way through the crowd, so it's not too bad when you actually, it looks like a lot of people, but people move out your way, so that's nice.
I don't think it is that many people, to be fair.
No, it just seemed busier than it was last time we came. Well, chimps are all chilling by the chimp house today. Getting some shade. Bonus animals though, there's some massive koi in this pond. It's moat. Right, we're going to play it. Spot the sand lizard. It's quite warm, it's quite bright. You never know, we might get lucky. Who can spot the sand lizard? Apparently it needs a song. Sorry, you were saying?
The prime basking spot is gone now, isn't it?
Yeah. You sometimes see them in the open patches just basking. And sometimes even down here.
Yeah.
And when the enclosure hadn't been changed, they used to sit on the window sometimes as well. Still working on this bit. There's a light gone in. some pallets. Some rocks in there.
Yeah, they've added a few things.
Whatever they're going to put in here likes to plug things in.
That's for the laptop.
We didn't see any sand lizards. We failed. Evidently the sloths have been popular. The queue's extended. And we still have yet to see a sloth outside. We did see Goshi, but we couldn't really film it. She was way over the back. Goshi is the black jaguar. I think we're going to go and try and find somewhere quiet to have a sit down and a bit of a break. Construction update. They're still constructing. Again, we haven't booked the oak field today, but it's currently pre-book only. And to be honest, I'd recommend doing that anyway. You're guaranteed a slot then.
Normally busy, especially on the weekend.
Yeah. Zoo's definitely feeling a little bit busier today, so we're going to have a sit down for a bit and maybe have an hour rest.
Just drink some puddle water.
And we'll pick it up later when. Well, the zoo's on until 5, so let's see if it gets a little bit quieter later on. A nice sit down in front of the oak field. And send me one request is big family groups. If you need to stop for a chat, move to the side, because we had to wait for people to realise that they've stopped in the middle of the path and blocked the entire path. And that's been a little bit frustrating, hasn't it? Other than that, it's quite nice, even though it's busy. Just some of the animal areas were just too busy for us. We're not really that bothered about spending time looking at animals when it's 3 or 4 deep at the enclosure. Well, I say 3 or 4 deep. It was just family groups and people were maintaining space, but not at the Jaguars. It was quite busy there.
They were lifting children like right up above their heads, like arms length above their head.
Which is just sad.
And if they fall and they go in the Jaguar enclosure, then the Jaguars will kill them.
Anyway, enough grumping and a drink of water. I sit down on the grass for 10 minutes. The sun goes in. Freezing. Oh, it's coming back. Back on the move again. We're going to go and see what's going on over there and round there. Oh, there's no going looking at the old burr pits anymore. There's all the whole, well, the fence the whole way down.
Yeah.
And signage up here for the cheetahs. There's a lot of people looking in the cheetah enclosure over there, so you never know, they might actually be in there now.
Yeah, there's a sign of this.
Yeah, this is we're getting ready for cheetahs in early 2020. We didn't think we saw this last week, but that suggests it was there and we missed it.
We missed it, yeah.
Which is entirely probable. I feel like there's a lot more planting here now. Yeah, just seen a cheetah in there. There we go, we got a cheetah.
Is it Daisy?
Daisy, yeah, that's maybe Daisy.
It's a girl.
Yeah. And she goes.
Nimble, isn't it?
Heading across the nice new grass part where the lion enclosure was. We're going to go and check out Madagascar again. I guess the problem with us not going into any of the indoor enclosures is the videos will be a little bit more repetitive than usual as there's less Suva that we want to see. But the queue for Realm today was all the way down the main ramp.
Yeah.
And we just don't fancy that, to be honest.
No.
Like people who can only visit once a year do that. You can still come and see where the lions used to scratch and scratch. And in case you're interested, the stones are still here for the lion paddock. There's always room in the vlog for a mongoose.
Especially a very cute piggy mongoose.
Yeah, with a scritchy scratch. Oh yeah?
Oh.
That's very cute. One of Gemma's favourite photographs used to be to try and get a mongoose on that skull there. There's something big and heavy flying over. Oh yeah, get some military helicopters up there.
Not sure.
I'm not a helicopter knowledgeanarian, so I don't know what they are. I'm sure someone could point in the comments. Knowledgeanarian is, of course, a real word. Impressive seeing flying almost like in formation, all three of them. Yeah, our friend Debs will know what they are. Debs, post in the comments if you know what they are, and don't just say helicopters. We know that. Can we see lemurs? We can see lemurs. Good spot, Jem.
That's mum.
They
and
are proper
baby.
mad lemurs, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're just up in the corner there. I don't know if you'll be able to see them too well on the blue.
It's because we can't get as close to the glass as usual, so there's a lot more glare.
Oh, we're just having to be careful because there's crocodiles at night.
It's over there, the crocodile. He's a bit squashed. Well, that's mum and baby, isn't it? So there's still older son and dad about some of it. They could be outside because it's nice. But we can walk up that side of the enclosure and go and see if we can spot any fossa.
Yep, sounds good. Yeah, this is the crocodile that bites you if you get too close to the windows.
I think this is a good area to come to at the moment because you can't do the lemur walk through.
Yeah.
It's super quiet.
Good point. So if you want to come to the zoo and see the quiet places, go where everything's shut.
But you can still see, like,
Yeah, you can still see the lemurs. I'm just being
the
silly, dog.
black lemurs. Let's be honest, are the more special lemurs. If you can't walk through with them, it means that they're rarer. It's a massive enclosure for them, isn't it?
Yeah. And I imagine they're probably inside.
Yeah. You were out last visit, weren't you?
Yeah. There's a little straw lemur though. Haven't seen that before. You could also hear the penguins braying over the back. Anyway, let's see if we can see fossa. Gemma can see fossa.
Oh, he is curled up in the middle there, fast asleep.
Oh yeah. Just over there. There's one fossa. One sleepy fossa.
All curled up, nose and tail.
Oh. Obviously heard something.
Itch,
Or got
I
an
think
itch.
it was.
Back to sleep. You can still hear the penguins in the background.
Yeah.
One thing the zoo has added, I don't, is it members only this, or normal guests allowed to do it?
Which?
They have an afternoon ticket.
I think you can, I don't know, because I don't look at normal tickets.
But for members, certainly for members, you can come in the afternoon. So we couldn't get full days for August for a couple of the days, so we've got afternoon tickets for those. So we'll be back for half days. Still plenty to walk around and do though, and plus it's quieter in the evening, which is nice. One thing I did notice, you might see it now because the sun's behind us, but the camera has been getting all sorts of guff on the lens. Unfortunately, it's not just a case of cleaning the lens. There's dust inside the lens now. This camera's 3.5 years old, so it's not really something I want to be paying for right now. But in time we'll probably get a new camera. But until then, we'll just have to put up with it. I have just noticed there's a smudge on the lens as well. Dika!
There's a carpet at the back there.
There isn't a carpet at the back there, yeah. Good spot. More carpies. Sounds like the chimps are kicking off in the background as well.
It's their tea time.
Good view of the giraffes today.
No, because they have a dominant male, don't they? Come on, darling.
When I come down here, Gemma wants to have a closer look at this okapi. Sounds like a good idea to me. We got any Red River hogs outdoors today? Yep, we got a whole family of them. Happy as a pig
I
in.
think, to me, that's like the waiting to be let in.
Yeah. You're not a Red Forest Diker. Would you like to look this way, Mr. Okapi? Oh, hello. Yeah, fabulous animals. And as usual, the minute you start recording, they just go in. We're going to head up over the bridge and maybe towards Lions. Oh, you startled a robin. We had a look down by the Lions and it looked a bit busy, so we're going to go this way back towards Jags. You never know, we might be able to get a sneaky late afternoon jag in. Jem's just spotted, pointed at the hive actually has bees in it. We'll leave them be. That was an unintentional pun. Bush dogs are nicknamed vinegar dogs because of the smell of their scent marks. Yeah. This is the Jaguar House. Oh, the cheetahs are now in the bush dogs enclosure and the bush dogs have moved to the Jaguar House. However, we can't see any just yet.
But they could be inside as well.
But they could be inside, yeah. This is the most elaborate bush dog enclosure.
They love that pond that it freezes in winter.
Yeah. Gemma's found a laughing thrush. We spotted a laughing thrush at that. It's just behind this log. They're quite big, we've not seen those before, have we?
No.
Of course, hiding. Oh, there we go. Really pretty bird, actually.
Yeah, they've got a really nice face.
There it goes. Oh, I think last time we came we noticed there was apples on the trees here. And this week it looks like the starlings have noticed there's apples on the trees. Because this bush was lifting with starlings. Eating the apples. And the minute it goes quiet they come back. Red telephone box, anybody? Maybe not. Since our favourite thing, well my favourite thing was the cheetahs, we're going to go and check the cheetahs out on the way back. What's your favourite thing, Ben?
Seeing the cheetahs again.
Seeing the cheetahs? Not seeing the cheetah. Yeah. Let's see if she's still about. It was busy when we got here, so we sat down on a bench for a bit and had a relax.
So spot.
Yeah. It obviously got quieter because she left, but we thought we saw her again. There she is. She's walking the enclosure. We're just wondering if she'll walk across the front of the enclosure here. She's done that a couple of times and we've missed her. But she does have a habit of just crashing down there for a bit. Here she comes. Hello, madam. Yeah, Gemma's just saying we noticed at the entrance that there used to be a really cool bird statue in there, like
it's like swifts in flight, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like a bronze thing. It's by the entrance now as you drive in, so it's a much better place to see it. We're just going to go and check out the yurts, cheetah enclosure, and see if the boys are still there before we leave. Can't I say the boys are about, because there's a lot of people in the yurt looking. Boys are in there, they're running about. Difficult to see because of the planting though. We'll go up on the hill, maybe we can see them from there. There we go, better view of that cheetah.
Yeah, but a normal cat will still give me a look. Zoom now.
Oh my god.
Camel has a stick. She couldn't resist.
Oh, thank you.
You have to go over your favourite bridge, don't you?
Thank you.
Well, it's getting towards the end of the day. We're going to go check out Lions before we leave. Feels like you've walked out of the zoo coming down here.
I have. It's nice and quiet.
It is. I think there is lions because there's a lot of people stood watching them, so that's the answer to the question that I was going to ask, which was, are there any lions out? Nice thing is we can use the other level and look down on the enclosure and see it Tiblis, enjoying a bit of dinner. One of the girls is here, flat out.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was lions done.
Oh, that's you buy it.
Yeah. Nice to see them having some snacks. Eee. Nice view of the giraffes from here today. And a duck. 2 ducks. There's a coot there. Bonus animal. She couldn't resist again. Favourite bridge. Oh no! The bronze elephant's closed. How do you close an elephant?
Fully.
And we're done for the day. Did you have a good day in the zoo?
I did.
What was your favourite animal?
A cheetah.
Me too, and me too.
Been lovely weather as well.
It has been a nice day. Anyway, I think we'll leave it there and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.